What's up with it? It's Ascended Clarity. I'm here to provide peace, love, light, and healing. And the energy that I'm tapping into is collective. You've been putting up boundaries, and it's like you're running an establishment, your life. And your life is like it comes with a particular set of rules. And if they're not going to follow these rules, then they are not allowed into this establishment. And obviously that's a metaphor for your life, right? And so it's like people want to come in and they want to dictate what it is that you do. They want to have power over you that's ineffective because of these boundaries that you've put up. And it's like people are trying to strong arm their way in, but those boundaries is like a barricade of some sort, keeping people out that don't want to abide by the rules. You know what I mean? It's like security. It's like when your house, like how you got a lock on your door, how you got a fence, how you got a dog that's protecting it. That's how your boundaries are over your life. And it's like anybody trying to get in it's not going to be effective, right? And so people are looking at you as if you're arrogant because you're too good. And it's not that energy. It's not like you're too good. I mean, honestly, just to keep it real, you are too good to deal with people who want to walk all over you. People that don't respect your boundaries want to walk all over you. So they're looking at it as arrogant to try to put a negative connotation to the fact that you're not allowing people in your life that's not going to follow your rules. That's the energy that I get come through. Clear, concise, accurate messages only for the collective that's putting up boundaries. Let me see. I have a 8 of Cups on the fence. It's like the energy I get is like somebody really wants to be able to have you need them in some type of way to where you can't put up these boundaries. You know what I mean? Like with these 8 of Cups on the fence, it's like somebody like you fill yourself up. So you pay your own bills, you practice self-care, you take yourself out, you do all the things that you need to have done in your life. You do that for you. And it's like somebody wants you to need them in some capacity so that you can pour out the stuff that you do for them. They can maybe put a little bit of something in your cup and they can determine like what it is that you can do. You know what I mean? Like you can't put up this boundary because if you do, then I'm no longer going to do this for you. But that this is a cup that you already filled. So you're not needing anybody to fill up your cups. You're not needing nobody to take you out. You're not needing nobody to pay your bills. You're not needing nobody to give you validation. You're not needing anybody to do these things. So people do not have any leverage. It's like collective people they want leverage over you so that they can dictate what type of boundaries that you hold. And it's ineffective because you give yourself everything you need. That's the energy. So the only choice that these people who want to get into your life have, if you allow them to, because if you already know somebody wants to like walk all over your boundaries, why would you even want to let them in? You know what I mean? So it's like if you allow them in, the only choice with you is my way or the highway. You're gonna respect my boundaries, which is my way, right? And it's not like you know what I mean, doing nothing crazy. It's just like, hey, respect me and whatever boundaries that you set up, collective, right? It's your life, it's your establishment, it's your choice. If they want to come into this establishment, they have to follow your rules. That's just that on that, right? So my way or the highway. And so they got 2 doors, right? If you want to come into my door that I unlock and I open up for you, it comes with a set of rules. And if you don't, go ahead on and do whatever you got to do. Leave. You feel me? That's the energy that I'm getting. You know what I mean? And so some people are possibly trying to guilt trip you. Say, oh, you're abandoning me because you want me to do all these things that I'm not equipped to do. And it's not all these things. Again, respect is the very minimal. And if somebody doesn't want to respect you, which I'm getting that people that want to walk all over your boundaries don't want to do. Right? They want to be able to come in your house, open up your refrigerator, eat up all your food, don't put stuff away, disrespect you, call you crazy names, and expect for you to just fill them up, allow them in, allow them to treat you however they deem worthy. And that's not okay, right? That's not what we're doing. And so if they want to feel abandoned, then they gonna feel whatever they feel. They need to learn how to fill their own cups up so that they don't have somebody else. I'm getting these are codependent energies, so that they don't have anybody else to blame for the feelings that they have. You know what I mean? I'm getting that collective. You have such bold, broad energy that when you put up these boundaries, when you lock that door, when you got that fence, when you got your dog or whatever it is, you know what I mean? Whatever it is, this is just again an analogy that I'm using to represent your boundaries, and your life is the house, right? And so like These people are wanting in so bad. They're going through withdrawals because you have this potent energy. You fill people cup up. Now, you can't just walk in my house and disrespect me and open up my refrigerator. However, if you come in politely and ask, hey, can I get something to drink? Then, yeah, you might be inclined to receive. You feel me? So it's like you're offering upon people respect it. And then if the answer is no, again, that's a boundary. They're going to have to accept that answer. So people are going through withdrawals because of the fact that you are not allowing any Tom, Dick, and Harry, any Jane, Doe, or Mary into your life without respecting your boundaries, right? Like, that's the energy that I get. And so the difficult choice that people have to make is like, am I going to respect the collective enough to come into their life the way that they want me to, or am I just going to walk away? And again, these people are scared of change. I'm still on this 8 of Cups on the fence energy. These people are scared of change. And so they're used to being able to walk in and out of your door. You're not allowing people to walk in and out of your life anymore, right? Like, it's like, I haven't talked to you in 6 months. My life has changed within these last 6 months. So you can't just come in and out of my life like that. So no, I'm no longer interested in you being a part of my life. People are so used to coming in and out of your life collective that it's a difficult choice for them to make as to how can I, like, they would have to change to come into your life. That's the energy that I get, right? And then they also, like, they're stagnant. They're used to doing whatever it is that they do, and I'm getting unconsciously too. They just move the way that they either been programmed to, either programmed themselves to. They do it out of habit, but I'm getting energies that are not actively thinking about what it is that they're doing. You know what I mean? So, and they want to avoid it. They don't want to have to, again, it's too much work. You're too much work. People are saying you're too hard. You are too much work. You're arrogant. You think too much of yourself, but at the same time, they're going through withdrawals from not being in your energy. That's what I'm getting. Come through, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages only for the collective putting up boundaries. I'm getting Temperance in a reverse collective. You're upsetting people. You're making them mad because you're living your life. And because, like I said, you're filling your own cup up. You don't need them to get what it is that you want. People thought that they were going to, remember I said people wanted to, like, have you need them, hold leverage over you. They thought you were going to need them to get to wherever it was that you were going, and you proved them wrong, and you're making them mad. They're like, people are having, like, very manic emotions towards your boundaries. That's what I'm getting, collective. Like, acting very recklessly, whether it's spiritually, they're maybe thinking very negatively about you, like, again, with that arrogant energy, but more so, or maybe they want to try to cause some reckless energy into your life to where you would need them. Collective, I'm getting with you with the way that you have these boundaries set up so firm, and you are so sure of what it is that you will and won't take, what you do and you don't want, that even if you were to hit a situation in which your life would be kind of going through maybe an extreme, you wouldn't be calling on these individuals because that's what they're wanting. If somebody really loves you and they want in your life, they're going through withdrawals. If you're going through withdrawals from not being in somebody's energy, you really need to focus on you. You know what I mean? Somebody shouldn't have that much energy or power over you. But if they want to be in your life so much, they like so bad in a good way, right? Oh, I love the collective so much, I want to be in their life. I'll respect their boundaries, and I'll try to change mine, right? Try to change my life so that it'll fit, so that I'm not just taking from the collective, but I'm giving, right? That's a healthy connection. But if someone is so angry that they want to see you going through something reckless in your life to where you need them, that's not somebody that you want in your life. That's the whole reason why you create boundaries, so that people will not be able to cause extremities in your life, but I'm getting that you wouldn't call on these people if something was going on with you anyway, right? Because again, that's the position that they want you to play. They want for you to need them in some type of way so that they can knock down those boundaries one by one. It's like, oh, okay, the collective need me here. This is my end. I see the collective might be weak here. Maybe the collective want a man. Maybe the collective want a woman. Let me come in and let me be that man and that woman for the collective for a little bit, and then I can come through and I can knock down boundaries once I get in. That's the energy that I get from this. But collective, you are putting up these boundaries, and it is justice for you. You know what I mean? It protects you. It makes sure that nobody who does not have your best interest at heart can get in. So keep going with these boundaries, you know what I mean? And keep filling up yourself, because the more self-love that you have, the less entry possible entryway that karmics have to get in, because that's what they want to do. They want to infiltrate your space so they can knock you down, because they feel like you're arrogant. Who do you think you are telling me no? Who do you think you are not allowing me in so I can take advantage of you? Collective, keep on doing what you do, even if it's causing imbalances for other people. I said it in a read prior. It's not what you're doing to them, it's what you're doing for you. Collective, you putting up boundaries like you should.